Difficult to judge.
Yes, yes, it's difficult.
That's why she's not judging.
Yes.
But would you say it's best to just do your thing?
No, I wouldn't say that as a Muslim, because Islam encourages joint ownership. Islam encourages entrepreneurship, and most of the time as an entrepreneur, it gets to a point, even when you start out as a one-man business, it gets to a point where you need to partner with other people. Like they say in business these days, like collaboration is the new competition. Exactly. So there comes a point where you need to collaborate with other people, and most times what's the best way than with people that you already know? Yes, you know their strengths, you know their weaknesses. Okay, he's not good with money, but I'm more disciplined. Let's do something together. So most of the time the reality comes about as a result of the kind of society we live in. Not that joint businesses are bad, or that going into entrepreneurship with other people are bad. No, most times we have founders that are doing great. There are lots of companies, there are lots of businesses that start out as family businesses and they've spanned centuries. So it's just that it's not common, but it's something I feel like as Muslims we should advocate for more of them, because Islam considers brotherhood, it considers unity. There's emphasis on unity and that brotherly bond in Islam.
A lot of people, a lot of Muslims, they have business ideas that they want to run with, but as a result of lack of finance, the conventional banks are there, where you can reach out and then get a loan and run your business. Now, but unfortunately, you're going to fall into riba, which is the interest. Now, my question is, what alternative financial instruments, structures can Muslims adopt and accommodate in their business in order to thrive and survive?
Yes, they are actually, alhamdulillah, for the recent trend in financing. Like more people are getting open to Islamic financing, and to me personally, I believe it has a wider leverage on how to finance. The thing is, Allah does not close a door and not open another door. The door to riba usri is closed, but there are other concepts. It's just that they are not in the mainstream. And like you mentioned, most of the regular banks, they don't have options that allow for
Islamic windows.
Yes, Islamic windows and everything, loans, zero interest loans. Some of these conventional banks, they have alternatives that suits Muslims. So it's to go look for them or seek for them. And let me mention like maybe two of these options. There's the musharaka option. I'm going to explain that. It's more like shared enterprise. More like this person is bringing skills and bringing the physical structure, then this person is a shadow director that brings in the money, then this person is bringing equity. Like we just have that arrangement. Then we have formula for sharing both the profit and the loss of the business. Is an option under Islamic banking, and I think some of these new emerging Islamic banks, they offer that. Then there's the mudaraba. The mudaraba is like profit sharing, basically. Okay, this is a young person, he just finished school, he has the ideas, he has the zeal, he has the drive to move this business, but he doesn't have money. I mean, I have 20 million, it's just lying down in my bank. I'm like, okay, instead of yes, so that's the way it's done, bring it. Yeah, so there are young people like that, they have the drive. You see that this person has a vision and he has come up with this app, and you feel like, okay, this is going to be the next big thing in the market, let me put money into it. And you give this person 120 million and say, okay, I have a property in Lekki, use that as your office and take this money and run with it. Then this is how much I want every month, remit 10 million to me. And all of this, you take it to a lawyer, and he's the one party on the one side, the other party, and an agreement comes up. A contract is drawn, like, okay, this mudaraba business that you people have adopted, this is what is going to this person, this is what is going to this person. Then when he needs to pull out, because as a young person, eventually maybe he feels like he's doing well, yes, but he feels like he's doing well and he needs to go stand and be a man of himself. So what happens? So these are where contracts come in.
And
Yes.
that's where
Most
conflict
times
will
this is where
come.
conflict
I'm
comes
actually
in.
going into conflict.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to talk about conflicts now.
Okay.
Two people have come together, one pool resources, millions of naira, 120 million as you mentioned, and the other person brings in the business idea, the know-how, and somehow along the line there is a conflict among the parties. Now, where can we have Islamic arbitration, especially here in in Lagos or southwestern part of Nigeria, recognized by the government, where you can have arbitration? Now, this is something that the conventional legal mechanism here in the southern part of Nigeria is not structured to attend to. So how do we go about this? And what are the futuristic, what are we looking forward to in the next maybe 2-3 years? What is the future for this?
Okay. Using Lagos as a case study, I think there are actually strides, there are actually efforts to, especially in the area of dispute resolution, where conflict comes up. But the foundation, the backbone of any partnership is the contract. Let's even sit down and agree. And whatever we agree, let it be witnessed. Just like I mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, it's a commandment there, like, let a scribe witness this for you. Let's have an agreement, have it written up by a lawyer or somebody that's an expert in that field. Let them look at this, write it out, envisage future conflict, and make provision for it. Then when that is done, it's witnessed, everybody have their contract. So when there's a conflict, the first thing to do is to go back to that agreement. What did we say will happen if this happens? And try to resolve it. And that's the mediation part of it, which Islam encourages. You could even get maybe an imam or somebody to, that's the first level of trying to mediate.